Sagittarius, welcome to the Tarot Room. My name is Robyn. And Sag, today let's do a what you don't see coming style reading. So let's talk about tongue-tied. Let's talk properly. Let's see what's coming in your direction. Let's see what's next. Let's see what you're not expecting, Sagittarius. We have a little bit of regeneration energy here. Pluto energy affecting you. This is the phoenix rising from the ashes. This is the tree rising from the forest fire here. Well, that's what's in the card. So there's a rising energy. There's a phoenix energy. There's rising. Let's see what you're rising from. Let's see what's going on or what creates it. Let's see what's coming towards you that you don't see coming. The Emperor. Ooh, hello, Emperor. Aries energy in the house. Very strong masculine energy. We'll talk about that. Changing up this reading a little bit, so the format will be slightly different. But what you don't see coming is the Emperor. How are you going to feel about this, Sag? How's Sag going to feel about this? Okay. Two of Swords is in reverse. And the actions or advice. I like to keep this actions or advice. Four of Wands is in reverse. And on the bottom of the deck, we got ourselves the Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay. Let's tap into this energy, Sag. Let's see what's going on. So the Emperor energy, Aries energy. We have Mars and Pluto energy really heavy in this reading. And those are two they can be very destructive planets, but they can also be very beautiful planets. But they're kind of planets of like warrior energy, right? Let's see what's going on here. What is coming towards Sag? Well, Leo energy, the Strength, the Ace of Swords, the Four of Swords. This is a person. Whoa, the Ten of Pentacles, who has something very special for you. Okay, what's underneath that? The Fresh Start, the Fool. You have an opportunity being presented to you. Now with the Four of Swords and the Ace of Swords, is the Four of Swords, what's the Four of Swords? The Nine of Pentacles. Okay, it's not. The Six of Pentacles. Okay. I just want to know if it was someone from the past or something new. Because with the Four of Swords, I was kind of feeling maybe it could be someone you're not talking to. But no, no, no. The Four of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles is just very strong, independent energy here, Sagittarius. You have someone who has something for you. They have something very special for you because it's the Ten of Pentacles and the Fool. What are they offering, Sag? What are they offering, Sagittarius? What are they offering to Sag? Are you going to get specific or you want to keep it general? What are they offering to Sag? Well, they're keeping it general. The Two of Swords, okay, so it's going to be different for each of you. Some of you, it could be a job offer. Some of you could be love. Some of you, it could be an offer on your house. However this applies to you, the Nine of Wands and the Death, it creates stress here. And there's the Eight of Cups. And there's the Chariot. It creates stress. So we're going to move into the next one because they kind of moved me forward. They're not going to tell me what the offer is, so it's different for each one of you. Some of you, if you're looking for a job, it's a job offer. Some of you, if you're looking for love, it's an offer of love. But with this regeneration, it's kind of picking yourself up from a negative experience. So if you're unemployed, you've been very frustrated, you've been feeling at a low point in your life, right? Well, you're going to rise up to something better. If you're, had a very difficult breakup or ending and you've been feeling low or bad about yourself, right? The next lover is going to pick you up and kind of be more of a partner or a friend within that connection, right? So there's a rising element here and an opportunity being presented to you, but it's special and you're going to like it. So the person has good intentions behind this. Do you want to speak about this person's intentions or any details about this person for Sagittarius? The Nine of Wands. The Eight of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles. It's a very nurturing energy here. The Two of Cups. There's this Emperor again. It's a very nurturing energy. So this person's very nurturing. They're very caring. They're very compassionate. They could be a mother or a father. And with this Eight of Wands, it's like they want to like take you under their wing and just move into better times with you, right? It's like they care about you. They want to create things that are easier for you. So there's a very nurturing and caring energy about this person, right? If it's a career, they're going to be a mentor baby. They're going to take you under their wing and they're going to, allow you to climb the corporate ladder of success. They're going to show you the ropes, right? And if it's love, it's someone who really wants to care. And if it's a friendship, they just want to see you happy. So however it applies, this person does have very good intentions. But how you feel about this, Sag, is the Two of Swords in reverse. So you feel like your back's against the wall. Like you're between your back's against the wall. You're between a rock and a hard spot. Why? Ten of Pentacles. There's the opportunity. The Seven of Cups. You don't know how it's going to turn out. There's the World. It's something completely different than you've ever known before. Okay. And there's the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Cups. So you don't know how this is going to turn out. It's something different. So let's say you have been an administrative assistant for the last 10 years. You know, this is like a roofer and they want you to be the roofing assistant. You're like, damn, this is different. Do I want to go on this roof and do this? If this is a relationship, then it's someone completely different. Maybe if you have a type, you always date blonde hair, blue eyes people. Well, this person's got brown hair and brown eyes now. So, right, like, it's not your standard type, your standard what you normally date or get involved with. So there's really an element of risk and uncertainty, and it makes you uncertain. What do you do? So there's a risk involved and something completely different than anything you've ever done before. So how this affects you is like you got a tough decision. You don't know what to do. All right. So your advice or actions to take here, Sag, are the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay. Let's get some death. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, I know what they're... Okay. There's the Four of Wands and there's the Three of Wands. So... Are you ready? Are you ready to hear what I'm saying? They want you to stop being so negative. Tisk tisk Sajai. So they want you to stop focusing. They want you to stop being negative. This is actually something that you want. So the Three of Wands and the Four of Wands here, this is something you want. So yes, it might be out of the norm for you, or it might be outside your comfort zone or outside the box or something completely different, but you're going to like it. So the advice here is not to focus on what could go wrong or not to focus on the what ifs. Be excited about what's being presented to you and focus on what could go right. How do you feel? Are you excited? Could this go great? Do you think, ooh, maybe I might enjoy roofing. That's totally adventurous. It's totally different. All right, maybe I might enjoy this, you know, computer scientist when I've always dated athletes. You know, this is different. They want you to take that risk. They want you to get outside your comfort zone. They want you to face that challenge. They definitely want you to do this because they don't want you to miss out on an opportunity, because then you're going to regret that. Maybe I should have taken that roofing job, right? God, look at me sitting here at this computer at this other job. Maybe I would have liked being outside all day long, you know, not working when it has to rain, you know. So that's the advice here, is to take this, to jump on this, to move forward. Of course, take calculated risks. Don't do anything you're not comfortable with, like if you're excited about it. But they don't want you to focus on what could go wrong. They want you to focus on what could go right and the newness of it and the opportunity itself. Okay. All right, Sag, that's what you don't see coming. Let me know what you think about this format. If you like the new format or the old format better. For those of you who watch, if you're new, you don't know what my old format's all about. It's all good. So the Lovers and the Trust Yourself I just kind of want to see what else they wanted to say, but trust yourself. The Lovers is making the best decision for you, and letting fear control you is typically not the best decision to make. Think about it and trust your intuition here, Sag, before you make a decision. Okay. So let's grab some oracles. Let's see what they want to say. And then we'll jump back into the tarot. So what does Sagittarius need to surrender to when it comes to this choice, this decision? Your need to always be right. Okay. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help to resolve conflicts and it will improve your relationships. This is like my pick my battle card, right? 2 + 2 is 5. Yeah, you're right. 2 + 2 is 5. Sometimes it's best to just let someone think that. What's the spirit animal message here? Owl, observation. Whoo. You are being encouraged to look beyond deceiving appearances into the true reality of a situation. You need to hear what's being said despite the words and emotions coming from the messenger. So pay attention to the details. That Hermit energy is there too. Why are you saying that? Because the Hermit energy is Virgo energy, which can be paying attention to the details. It's very detail oriented. What? The Moon. The Nine of Cups is in reverse. And the Chariot. They don't want you They want you to make this decision with confidence. They don't want you to allow fears to affect this decision. So the details are, I feel it's knowing the difference between your fear and your intuition. And with the Moon here and the Nine of Cups in reverse, it's not focusing, again, it's focusing on the optimistic, the positive, and knowing that you can deal with any challenge that comes through. So why do I feel like I'm missing something? What am I missing? What What is this? What is this energy? Well, I'm not. Nine of Wands. Don't hold yourself back. Don't limit yourself. That's part of what they're saying here. Okay. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. So don't limit yourself or doubt yourself or allow the past or disappointment from the past to stop you from taking this leap of faith. Really trust your intuition here, Sag. Okay. I did get like a little bit of a past vibe, a little bit. So I don't feel like it's a past person, but it might be like a past experience being like maybe in the past there was an opportunity that was presented and you didn't take it because it was outside your comfort zone, and now they kind of want you to try this and take it, you know? What's the Akashic Record message? We'll tap into that more in the potential outcome to understand it. Oh, slow down. Life moves fast and sometimes it's easy to get tired and to get lost. Slow down and take in the small details of life and enjoy the scenery along the way. Okay, so pay attention to the little things in life, the little things that will bring you joy and gratitude and happiness. Give yourself time to think and relax, as it will lead to a better quality of life. You might be a busy bee here, Sag, jumping all over the place. It's a Sagittarius thing. I'm in this thing. And it's just about taking that time to relax, to make this decision, to see what's best for you and look at the whole picture here. I think that's what the details are, is looking at the bigger picture, but looking at the smaller picture as well, but looking at the whole situation. The whole piece of the pie, baby. All right, Sag, let's do it. Let's get down to it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are at the beginning of November. Let's go 30 days out. Let's see how you're doing. Okay, the Hermit's in reverse. Virgo energy is upside down now. The King of Cups is in reverse. There's something that's being missed. I got to put my finger on it. Just give me a sec. We're going to clarify it. So the King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy in reverse. King of Wands is in reverse. Aichi, we have two masculine energies, very upside down here. The Ace of Wands is in reverse. There's a little bit of stress, but there we go. But there's the there's definitely a busy month, okay? Busy couple weeks here with the Fool and the Star. Four of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Wands. Still going back and forth on what could go wrong or what you want to do or what you... I want to talk about what's being missed, because the Hermit's in reverse. There's like a detail or there's something being missed, and I got to understand it. What is Sagittarius missing, or what am I missing that I'm not saying that needs to be said? Let me understand. Page of Wands. The World. The Four of Pentacles. And the Tower. Four of Cups and the Devil. The Devil's in the details. I think I was saying that in a Sag reading not too long ago. Five of Cups and the Five of Wands. There's something from a past negative experience. So this whole regeneration thing, this whole rising thing, there is a lesson. There's something that is being learned, and they don't want you to do the same thing the next time. So then what's the lesson? What is it? The Two of Wands. Your spiritual growth. Oh, that's the detail that's being overlooked? Yeah, Judgment and the Eight of Cups. You. Like I point to me, but you, yourself. Remember that scene from... That's one of my favorite scenes in any movie with Chris Tucker. Remember in... oh my God, the movie was with Jackie, Rush Hour. And he's like, who are you? And the guy's like, I'm me. And then the other guy's like, I am you. He's like, who are you? You're not you. I'm me. You're me. I'm you. It was like, I don't know. Anyway, it's funny. So the detail that you're missing is your spiritual growth, and working on your spiritual growth as you're going through this rise. Okay. And what aspect of the spirituality? Is there like a specific law, a specific lesson, a specific... The Queen on the chessboard, the Nine of Wands, the principle of appreciation and discipline. And there's the realization of not holding yourself back. So it's being the Queen on the chessboard here. That's the detail. So when we think of the game of chess, right? And when we think of the Ten of Pentacles on a spiritual level, it's being the queen on the chessboard. It's making moves. You're not the pawn. You're not getting pushed around. You're not making baby moves here. You're making big moves. You're making splashes. You're taking control of the game. You're the queen. So there's an element here where, and when you're that queen, you're going to take risks. So it tells me here, part of you might not want to take this risk or take this calculated risk, but you're a Sagittarius, which is why the message is confusing to me, because we're adventurous, we're risk takers. I'm a Sag. I just jump. That's one of my biggest problems, is I take too many risks. So the Hermit, the Lovers, and the Ten of Wands. So take calculated risks. Don't be afraid to do what you want to do here. It's like something is holding you back, and they want you to really focus on being that queen. Don't hold yourself back. Don't limit yourself. Don't place any glass ceilings on yourself by not taking a risk. We tend to regret the things that we don't do. There is an element of releasing control, Sag, and letting go of control, letting go of the need to control or the need to know. And they want you to be that queen and make the best moves for yourself. There's also an element of focusing on the principle of appreciation and getting more in that energy, right? You're taking a risk here. You're doing something nerve-wracking. You're moving in a maybe uncharted territory or a new direction. Be excited about that. Focus on what could go right. Focus on the things you have as you're going through that transition, and really focus on that appreciation. You know what? I'm thankful for this opportunity. Let's see where it leads me. Instead of, gosh, where could this go? What could happen? So it's the spiritual growth and lesson here that they want you to pay attention to is being the queen on the chessboard and making moves for yourself, and not being afraid to do that. Because what I feel here is, this is letting things you can't control or the what unknown stress you out and create burdens. Like you're burnt out, you're tired, you're exhausted, you're stressed out. And we tend to get in that energy when we're taking on too much, or we're focusing on things we can't control. So there's a release of that though, and that's the thing. So like in the month, you've kind of had this realization, you've gone through this energy throughout your decision-making process, and you are taking this leap of faith. You are moving in this direction, and you're going to be excited about that. You're going to, like I said, you're going to take, I keep seeing Selena Gomez and what's that guy she's with? That guy, Benny something. I keep seeing them in my head. So there must have, maybe he's totally different than a guy she ever dated, and look what happened to her. Like she's with the guy, I don't know, she's in love, he's in love, yada, yada. So I'm seeing, but that must have been some kind of risk or something different for her. And I guess if we compare that guy to Justin Bieber, that would probably not be her standard type, something different, right? So there's that element of doing it differently is going to work out for you. This opportunity is new and exciting and outside of your comfort zone or your experience, and they want you to really be the queen and take control and do what you can, control what you can, right? But really take this leap of faith, be excited, and know that it's going to bring, this is the Fool and the Star, Sag. This is wish come true, dream fulfillment. So it's going to turn out amazing for you. And they don't want you to miss that, and the detail here is missing how it could turn out and how amazing it could be. So be that queen on that chessboard. Don't be the pawn and allow life or someone to push you around or keep you down. And don't let things that you can't control stress you out. Make the best decisions that you can. Trust in yourself, because what I see is what's coming towards you, and what you don't see coming is this opportunity. And it's going to bring in a lot of abundance, prosperity, and happiness for you. Take that chance, but trust your intuition, because if your intuition's saying no, don't listen to me. Listen to your intuition, because if this is your reading, your intuition's saying yes, but doubts are creeping in because it's something completely different than you've ever known before. Okay, Sag, that's what I got. That's what's up. That's what's going down. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. I do hope it resonated and benefited you. And as always, if you enjoyed my reading, if you enjoy my style, I do ask that you like, comment, subscribe, for it helps my channel to grow. Thank you. I always appreciate your support, Sag. And let's close your reading off this week with your final message. Well, this week, today. All right. Rest is not idleness, and to lie sometimes on the grass under the tree on a summer's day, listening to the murmurs of water or watching the clouds float across the sky is by no means a waste of time. So while you eat lunch, take a few minutes to sit quietly outside and listen to the nature around you. It's a very common message here. So remember to take more time for yourself and more time to just quiet your mind and just relax, right? Just take some time for you, Sag. Okay. And let's close your reading off with your yes or no question. Yes or no? What is the answer for Sagittarius? Yes or no? The answer is most likely. All right. I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time.